One of the things I've wanted to do when I first started my job is to enhance the school's connection with the Rochester business community. So I wanted to reach out to the chamber and make the connection and build a relationship with the chamber. And one thing I found to be helpful and very interesting is I try to do the same in my previous city. And I was there for about 2 years. And let me just say that I've been here for 8 months, and the progress I made with working with Chamber for the past 8 months goes well beyond what I was able to accomplish with the other chamber in 2 years. And believe me, I made a lot of efforts in my previous city to make things happen. And it just never took off. Whereas here, I think the Bob Duffy and Susan George have been extremely helpful when it comes to helping me to be more engaged with the chamber and helping me to reach out to the Rochester business community. So I've been very impressed with the quality of the engagement and service that the chamber has provided. So that's really a personal experience. I think the chamber offers a lot of different events where we and myself and the faculty and students could also engage in and be able to network with the Rochester business community. And I know Chamber also offers a lot of programs that could be helpful to the members. In fact, I'm going to be doing a presentation for the one of the programs, exchange programs, in this coming fall. And that program I know is very helpful for the members when it comes to giving them new knowledge and tools and skills they could use to help develop and grow their businesses. So I think the Chamber is offering a lot of different events. In fact, I get email from Chamber every week, I believe, and there are so many things in the email, I have to kind of pause and make sure that I don't miss anything from the email, because the Chamber is so active with a lot of different programs and a lot of different events that could be very helpful for their members, including myself. The Rochester 100 that I was able to attend, and in fact we're actually going to be sponsoring again in the coming year. That has been extremely helpful, and in terms of being able to network with the other business communities. And I think Chamber does a great job of recognizing the great work the organizations and companies are doing in the Rochester community. So that event has been one of the big highlights, and just the size and immensity of the event. I think just when you just walk into the convention center, it's very impressive to have all those the folks in the business community come together. And I think that is the drawing power of the Rochester Chamber, to have that type of events where the entire business community rallies around it and be able to come and celebrate the successes that we have. The importance of having an active and productive chamber in Rochester community, I think has become even more essential. The first thing I heard when I first got here was Big Three. You know, the Rochester was known for Kodak, Xerox, and Bosch and Lomb, and unfortunately, you know, things happen, and the changes happen, and now we have a very different business environment that we have. So we have a emergence of more small to medium-sized companies as a result of the changes that has happened. So instead of talking about Big Three, now we have many different companies that are in small to medium size. And when I look at my own experience, the chamber becomes even more important when you have those many small and to medium-sized companies. Whereas, you know, when we have Big Three, those three companies pretty much dominate the business community within the region. But now with a different composition of the organizations and businesses, I think the chamber is even more essential to have a proactive and proactive chamber that could actually provide different type of services for the small and medium-sized companies, because they don't have the same type of resources or a type of span as those Big Three that used to. So I think the chamber's role is going to grow even more in the future, and it's become even more important to have a proactive and engaged chamber in the Rochester community.